Hello friends, we are back with our new video. In this video, I will discuss how to draw multiple box plots together in R or R Studio using ggplot2 that you can use for your official presentation or in your publication. All the codes we discuss here are available in the video description. Feel free to copy, paste, run and learn. Just in case you want to draw a single box plot, we have a separate video on that. The overall process involves several steps and I will discuss stepwise. Let's begin. Suppose you have data from three variables. I assume that you know how to load your data into R or R Studio. So load your data into R and store them into three vectors. We have discussed loading data from Excel sheets in other videos. Here we consider the famous iris flower data. The data is available in the package datasets. So first install that package using install.packages and call the package into R using library. Suppose we want to draw the box plots of the sepal lengths for the three iris species Setosa, versicolor and virginica. The vector sepal.length in the data frame iris consists of the observations from all the three species. So we separate the observations into three vectors: sl.setosa, sl.versicolor and sl.virginica. One can also use data frames to create the multiple box plot, but here we prefer to do it without using a data frame. For your other datasets, just replace these vectors with the ones you have. Okay, once we run the code, the three vectors are ready, as you can see here. Each vector contains 50 observations. Before we move to create the ggplots, first we need the package ggplot2. So we need to install it and call it into R or R Studio. For this we use the commands install.packages and library, similar to the package datasets. Now we are ready to create the ggplot. In the console window, type ggplot a blank bracket plus geom_box_plot mapping equals to aesthetics x equals to setosa within quotes or something else that corresponds to the name of your first vector, y equals to sl.setosa, the vector of sepal lengths for setosa, or your first vector if you are using some other vectors. Similarly, add the lines for the other two vectors. Now press enter. Okay, you get your first multiple box plot. There are many things that we need to change. Let's do step by step. First, often we want to add the error bars. If you don't want to do that, you can skip this step. To do that, we need to use the function statBoxPlot. Corresponding to each box plot, we need to set a statBoxPlot function. Also, the statBoxPlot functions should be added to ggplot before geom_box_plot. So, we create an object p0 similar to the previous codes, except that the geom_box_plot function is replaced by statBoxPlot and we add geom equals to error bar within quotes. Next, add the previous three lines of codes to p0. If we add the function statBoxPlot after geom_box_plot, a vertical line would pass through the box, which we don't want. You can try by yourself to check. Now press enter. Okay, you get your second multiple box plot. You can see that the error bars are added to each box plot. Next, you might want to fill the boxes with some colors. If you don't want to do that, you can skip this step. To do that, add fill equals to some color within geomBoxPlot function in each line. We suggest choosing some light colors. Otherwise, the median line wouldn't be visible. Here we choose three colors: pink, light blue and light green. Note that sometimes the function alpha is used to create faded colors, but it makes everything behind it visible. Here the statBoxPlot function already created a vertical line that crosses behind the box, and we don't want it to be visible. So choose some light colors but do not use alpha. If you want to check, try adding say alpha equals to 0.5 within geomBoxPlot outside aesthetics. Also at the end, add the line scale fill identity breaks equals to a vector of the colors we want. Note that we are storing all the layers so far into P1 and we will add the subsequent layers on the top of P1. Now press enter. Okay, you get your third multiple box plot. You can see that the boxes are filled by your chosen colors. Next, you might be interested to remove the label of the x-axis, the small x, and rename the y-axis label by say sepal length. To do that, with P1 add xlab, a blank quote, plus ylab sepal length within quotes. Now press enter. Okay, you get your fourth multiple box plot. You can see that the label of the x-axis has disappeared and also the y-axis label is changed to sepal length. Next, you might be interested to add a title, say sepal length variation across iris species. Also, you might want to place the title at the top center. To do this, add two lines. First line is GG title sepal length variation across iris species within quotes. This adds the title. The default position of the title is left aligned. To place the title at the center, add the line theme plot.title equals to element text hjust equals to 0.5. Note that we are storing all the layers so far into P2 and will add the subsequent layers on the top of P2. This is just for convenience. Now press enter. Okay, you get your fifth multiple box plot. You can see that the figure title is created now and also it is at the top center. Next, you may feel that the fonts of the title, the axis and the axis labels all are small. To enlarge them, add the line theme axis.text equals to element text size equals to 18. This increases the font of the axis. Axis.title equals to element text size equals to 18. This increases the font of the axis titles, and plot.title equals to element text size equals to 18. This increases the font of the plot title. If you don't want one or two of them, you can remove those lines. The larger the size you want, you need to fix a larger number. So choose a number accordingly. Now press enter. Okay, you get your final multiple box plot. You might consider this ggplot for your presentation or in your publication. If you are interested to create a multiple bar chart, watch our video how to create a multiple bar chart in R using ggplot2. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel and press on the bell icon for more updates.